Hey, it's Shane from GotRom.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how to release your psoas muscle with one simple tool. So I've tried a lot of psoas massage, abdominal massage tools like the PsoRite, a softball, a supernova, lots of manual therapy. And this tool is one of my favorites. Why I think it's different and better than a lot of the other tools out there is because of its texture. There's a softness to it that is more like human hands, which feels better in this sensitive region. And also because of its curved bottom, it's more maneuverable. So I can get different angles on the abdominal muscles, the abdominal region, and maybe even the psoas deep underneath. So that's why I think this is a little bit more effective than other tools. And now I'm going to show you how to use it. So here's how you use it. You put it on the ground with this little rolling, rocking side like this. And you're going to gently kind of come over top, hold it with one hand, place it lateral of your belly button, anywhere in your stomach region. And then what I like to do is I raise this hand up and then just wiggle around. You can see I can kind of change the angle. And then when I find a decent spot, I start breathing and fully exhaling. The full exhale is the key to allowing it to sink in more. If you're tight and contracted here, it's not gonna do anything, but as soon as you start sighing and sinking, it starts to get in there. Once I feel like I'm on a good angle and I'm adjusting it with this free hand, and I feel like, oh yeah, that's the spot that I need, then I sigh and sink, and I can also play around with moving my back foot up like this, and that changes the sensation, changes the intensity, stretches the fascia that's being pinned down in this area. I can wiggle my foot side to side. I can kick my heel towards my butt and farther away. There's no wrong way, but breathing and relaxing is step one. Gentle motion is step two. And the third thing that I like to do is I bring my leg on the opposite side up and out to the side. It's kind of like I'm doing an army crawl. I bring it up and in front of me. So my leg is up in an army crawl. I'm on my elbows. I feel like if I need less pressure at any time, I can easily just lift myself up and then give myself a little bit of a break. I can wiggle side to side until I get just the angle that I want. And then I like to kind of rest my forehead on my forearms. And those multiple points of contact that I have now lets me relax deeper into this. I add in a little bit of that foot motion. I change the angles. I reach underneath and adjust it with this hand if I need. And I just kind of chase the tension. I'll probably spend 3, 5, 10 minutes gently and mindfully exploring this. If I feel any weird sensations or anything that my body doesn't like, I just back out a little bit. There's obviously a lot of muscles and your internal organs are in your stomach region. But if you're being mindful, this is a soft tool and you're not ignoring any weird signals like you feel like the pulsing sensation of the blood underneath here, then you'll be fine. I've been doing this kind of abdominal massage work for 10, 12 years now and never had any problems. I know a chiropractor who's been doing body work on the abdominal region in a slow and gentle and mindful way for over 30 years and he's never run into any problems. But of course, anything done unmindfully can be potentially harmful. So be mindful, be slow, err on the side of caution, and you'll be just fine. So to recap, your 3 steps are breathe and relax. Full sighing exhales are important. Gentle leg motions, moving up and down, is something you can throw in there. And then step 3 is resting forehead on forearm, subtly changing the position as needed, using this free hand to move it around. Will allow you to free up that psoas muscle and any of those abdominal fascia layers. So the reason you might want to free up your psoas muscles or the abdominal fascia, the obliques in general, is if you have a hip hike or one-sided back pain, which can be, the psoas can be a major cause of that, or if you have anterior pelvic tilt, excessive arch in your back from overly tight psoas. So if you've got that anterior pelvic tilt, you've got back pain, you've got a hip hike on one side, you might want to consider working on the psoas. And if you do, this is one of my favorite tools. Of course, anterior pelvic tilt, back pain, hip pain, things going wrong in this region is not just one muscle group. It's usually a variety of things. Your body is a complex system of systems. So if you need a more comprehensive approach for your anterior pelvic tilt or your back pain or your hip pain, I've got my 45-day back pain program at gotrom.com. So that's it. Check out the body wedge tool and enjoy.